Would these
For selfie.
Puss in Boots, directed by Chris Miller, who also directed Shrek The Turd. Man, did Chris Miller up his game with Puss in Boots, and is the 2011 spin-off to the Shrek franchise. Puss in Boots explains the backstory of Shrek's feline pal Puss after his orphaned friend Humpty Dumpty betrays him. He becomes the most wanted outlaw in all of San Ricardo until he reunites with Humpty and also teams up with Kitty Softpaws to steal the magic beans back from Jack and Jill, to grow the beanstalk, to steal some gold to the giant's castle and become filthy rich. You all know the tale of Jack and the Beanstalk, although this movie goes far deeper than that. I initially saw this movie for my pal Stephen Mees, also known as iQuadG5's 16th birthday back in December 2011, and honestly at the time going into this movie I was like, is a Puss in Boots spin-off movie necessary? And the trailers never interested me. But man, Puss in Boots is 100 times the movie I predicted it would be. I love this movie to the core. This is a awesome example of a movie that can turn out even better than the original franchise that it's based on. Well, maybe this movie isn't necessarily better than Shrek 1 and 2, but it's far superior to Shrek The Turd, and even better than Shrek Forever After, which was just decent. I have the first two Shrek movies on VHS, and I'm also generous enough to have Shrek Forever After on DVD, but I certainly don't have Shrek The Turd. Why was I? But at the time I was reviewing the Shrek movies back in November 2016, I can't believe I forgot about Puss in Boots. So, and this review was requested by Hockey Guy, so man, this review is for you. Hope you like it, Buzzy. So now my Shrek reviews are officially finished until 2019 with Shrek 5. I have no anticipation for Shrek 5, so a spin-off is a better move. Puss in Boots is the greatest spin-off movie ever made, period. And it's awesome to be getting back into more DreamWorks content on my channel. First, the Kung Fu Panda Paws of Destiny trailer review, and now Puss in Boots. So let's kickstart my positives. This movie thankfully has no mention of Shrek, Fiona, or Donkey throughout the entire runtime, and this is a bold move indeed, and a positive in the long run. It's just focuses on Puss very boldly, and Puss, he's a hero who's been framed as a villain. He did nothing wrong, and yet he lost literally everything. So he's so you super roots for him to earn the trust of San Ricardo back by the finale of the movie. And I absolutely love that this movie honors Spanish culture, as Antonio Banderas, Puss's voice actor, is Spanish. I can commit. And Humpty Dumpty, voiced by Zach Gashkovsky, is one of DreamWorks's most well written characters. He's the one friend in the world that Puss ever has in the orphanage. Well, aside from Puss's adopted mother, who also looked out for him, but yeah, him and Humpty, they as orphans, they set up Bean Club, where they were determined to discover the magic beans. After Puss rescues the captain of the guard's mother from a ball, he earns the love and trust of San Ricardo, so which Humpty becomes pissed and jealous that Puss is favouring San Ricardo more over him now. So he gets Puss back by framing him for a crime that Puss never intended to commit. And once Humpty tricks Puss into assisting him in stealing the golden egg from the castle, and then handing Puss over to the San Ricardo captain. You're like, Humpty, you bastards. But then it turns out Humpty's plan was for the mother goose, the mother of the chick inside the golden egg, would come to San Ricardo to destroy it, looking for her baby. Convinces Humpty, thankfully, that he's freaking evil, and Humpty has such a heart-wrenching sacrifice when he literally jumps off the bridge and gives his life for Puss and San Ricardo, showing that he wasn't such a bad egg after all. But if this, I predicted Humpty would live, but no, this movie literally kills him off. Geez, it's not afraid to kill characters off and it takes it seriously, unlike Shrek the Turd, which killed off Harold in a comedic way. This movie does it right, and I love that the backstory was spent plenty of time on and wasn't rushed. And as for Kissy Softpaws, voiced by Salma Hayek, Puss's first love before he met Shrek, man, if I were a Kissy, meow, she is seductive, and she even has a brutal backstory where her owners removed her claws from her. So you really feel for her also. Not to mention, similar to Puss, she is badass. So it sucks that she and Puss never became a couple in the Shrek films. Even Jack and Jill were written in a darker way than their original fairy tale. Yeah, this movie's still like the Shrek movies, modernising and parodying classic fairy tales, though it also has the mature humour of the first two Shrek movies, which goes to show that DreamWorks got their shit together in making this movie the best Shrek related movie since the first two, and the chase with Jack and Jill with their carriage pulled by hogs. That was one hell of an action sequence to view in 3D. Yet, but the 3D in Puss in Boots is eye-poppingly good. And when Jill is holding Puss over the edge, is it true a cat always lands on its feet? No, that is just a rumour spread by dogs. Yeah, that quote is simply classic. The movie's also beautifully and wonderfully animated. It was released 10 years after the first Shrek movie, and the first Shrek movie looks like a video game in comparison to Puss in Boots. The fur and on the kiddies in this movie, it makes you proud to be a cat lover, because cats are just so lovable and cuddly, and this movie really it converts you into a cat lover, and it's a movie that will never bore anybody in the family. It's all action from start to finish. It's one of the awesomest paced animated movies I've ever seen. Yep, I have no negatives with Puss in Boots. It's perfect. I know you guys are going like that cat who goes, ooh, when I call Puss in Boots perfect, but literally it's underrated. Nobody talks about Puss in Boots whenever they talk about Shrek anymore, and it totally redeemed the Shrek series. While Kung Fu Panda 2 would overall be the stronger DreamWorks movie released in 2011, this movie I certainly like better than Pixar's Cars 2. Sorry Pixar, but DreamWorks defeated you big time in 2011. And what can I say? This is also one of the 10 best movies of 2011 for me.
I give Puss in Boots 5 stars out of 5. Best movie ever.
Well, that's the Shrek reviews done until Shrek 5 in 2019. Does Shrek 5 need to exist, DreamWorks? Hell no. You just need How to Train Your Dragon 3 in 2019. How to Train Your Dragon 3 will kick Shrek 5 right in the arse. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what do you think of Puss in Boots? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Google Plus and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.